Hi, my name is Fraser and welcome to Graphics Card Repairs. So today we have this Gigabyte RTX 4090 Aorus Xtreme, and the user says that this particular card runs in X1 instead of X16. Now the strange part is this card was sent in for RMA to Gigabyte, and they returned it saying that the card is working absolutely fine. I have the communication that has happened between Gigabyte and this particular customer. Let's take a look. So in this first image, the customer describes his problem to Gigabyte, and before he sent the card. So that was somewhere on the 1st of April. That's when he raises the issue. And on the 8th of April is when he gets a reply from Gigabyte. So in the second image here, you can see that he has already tried everything that Gigabyte had recommended him. So that was somewhere on the 14th, and then on the 18th, he receives a reply from Gigabyte. So basically, there's been no update from Gigabyte for about 8 days, and at this point, the customer is pretty upset. There has been nothing. And the last communication that has happened between the customer and Gigabyte is that there has been no fault found. So they say that the card is working absolutely fine. Customer then contacts me and asks me if I could repair his card, and I accepted it. So what we are going to do now is we are going to put this card on the bench and see what we can find, or if we can do anything different from what Gigabyte did. So let me put this on the bench now, and let's test it. Okay, so the card is on the bench, and let's boot it up. Okay, so it's booting up, and looks like the card is not detected. Let's try again. No, the card is not detected. Okay, so let me take this back onto my work area and we'll discuss it further. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. And the question is, why did this card not get detected on my um, test bench? So because as per my previous video, if if the card is running in X1, then this card should have produced a picture. It should have been detected. So I want you to put your comments in the comment section, and do let me know why this card did not get detected on my test bench. So I want you to come up with your ideas. Okay, I already know. I am going to reply to this question in the comment section as well. So I want you to, share your thoughts why it did not get detected. It's if because the customer has already tested it on a second computer, and it does run in X1. It does produce an image as well, but on mine it did not. So explore your thoughts, and make sure you share your comments there. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this thing apart. So I just think I should just get rid of this sticker. I try to save it, but I don't think. I'll just rip it up. Yeah. So in my video, I had shared a table and a card. If the first pair is damaged or knocked off, the capacitors are knocked off, the card does not get detected. But if the second pair gets knocked off, it runs in X1. and so on. Okay, I had put up the entire table right up from X1, X2, X4, X8, and X16. So all scenarios. Now, as per that table, this card should have booted on, on my screen or on my motherboard, on my test bench. It did not. Uh, there is a reason why it did not, and I want you to put that in the comment section. So each one is going to share your thoughts, and I will answer. Once this video is up and everyone has shared their thoughts, I will answer this question. Okay, so let's take a look. So if the customer says X1, then it's the second pair on this board that should be damaged, but we'll take a look under the microscope. Okay, so the IO plate is out. Let me switch over to the microscope and show you what I was talking about. Okay, so you can see that there is one capacitor on the second pair that is missing. Okay, so let me show it to you here. So I can see that one side the pad is missing, and the other side we do have the pad, but the capacitor is missing. And on the left, the capacitor is attached, but it's shaky. And it looks like on the both the sides we have pads that have been knocked off. So it's going to be difficult if I remove those to attach it back again. Let's take a look at the rest. Let's see if everything else is okay. The others are looking okay. Just this one here. So I'm going to get another cap and put it. So let me just check if the other caps are making good contact. I know this one is shaking. This one pad missing. This one is okay. So I'm going to have to find a way to attach the pad from there. So this is the second pair, and that's the reason this card is running in X1. The others look okay. So there are 16 pairs, and this is the second pair. Okay, so let's start to repair this capacitor. We'll have to replace it, and we'll have to repair the trace as well, because on one side we don't have a pad. We'll have to compensate for that. So let's begin the repair. Okay, so the capacitors have been attached and they are making contacts, but before I seal this off, I just want to make sure this card is detected. So let me quickly put this on the bench and boot it up and see if we get a picture this time. Okay, so I'm going to boot the card now, and the display is connected to the graphics card, so the image that you'll see, if it detects, it's going to be from the graphics card. And we have an image, so this image is from the graphics card. So let me turn this off and seal the capacitors or the work that I have done, so that it's nice and hard and it doesn't come off. Okay, so I'm going to apply UV paint to seal this off, and let me clean it a bit before I go ahead and seal it off. So just make sure that it's not making any contact on the other side. I'm sure it's not, but I'm just trying to be a little bit cautious. And okay, it looks good to me. I'm going to apply UV paint now and seal it off. Okay, so you can see that the UV paint is now nice and hard, so I can actually tap on it and it's not going anywhere. So even the other capacitor, I have sealed it so that it doesn't move. I did not want to take that capacitor off because there are no pads, or both the sides have been knocked off. So the best thing to do is to apply UV paint and make it nice and hard so it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to start to assemble this card, and I'm going to put this card back on the bench, and we're going to run a stress test and see if it now shows X16 instead of X1 or anything else. Okay, so this card is fully assembled. It's time to put it back on my test bench and test and see if it now runs into X16. So let me switch over. Okay, so let's boot this card up. Waiting for the image, and we have an image. Okay, so let me boot into Windows. Loading Windows now. Okay, so let's open Device Manager. Okay, I'll just wait for the drivers to load. Okay, so the drivers has loaded. Okay, let's expand this, and okay, the device is working properly, so our drivers has loaded properly. Okay, so let's open GPU-Z, and first thing first, let's take a look what it shows. GPU-Z is opening up. Okay, so it shows now X16. So that was all that was required to be done. Okay, and yeah, it shows X16. Okay, so let's open Firmark. Okay, it's running Firmark. Let's check, and it still shows X16. So I really wonder what really happened there. I don't think Gigabyte as a company is at fault. I don't think they themselves are at fault. It's that particular technician who picked up this job. I think he just skipped the entire process or neglected it. That's what I feel. So I've never come across a fault like this neglected. Anyway, this job wouldn't have been a warranty job. It would have been out of warranty job because it's a damage. It's not a defect. But even then, they should have identified this fault, and this should have been at least identified and told the customer that yes, here you go, this is the fault, and it may not be covered under warranty, or since it was that simple, they should have covered it under warranty. But it's up to Gigabyte to decide whether it was a warranty job or not. But as for me, from my point of view, they should have identified this particular problem, or even from a customer's point of view, they should have identified the fault. Okay, so I'm going to run 3D Mark as well. Let's see what 3D Mark does. So what do you think about this video? I hope you learned something from it. I really hope Gigabyte, that particular technician, watches this video and really understand what he just left on the table. Well, that's about it for this particular video. Okay, I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. So don't forget to comment in the comment section, and if you could answer why this particular card did not get detected on my computer when on X1 it should have got detected and it should have shown me an image, but on my test bench it did not. So the answer is or the clues is in this particular video. You have to watch the entire video, it's there. But I will answer this question in the comment section after you leave your thoughts in the comments. So thank you for watching. You have a good day. Bye for now. Cheers.